Hi class, and welcome to week 2. Now, is everybody excited about their next interaction with the test out platform? Don't all scream out loud at once, right? No, seriously, I really want to take some time and commend you guys and gals for getting through a very rigorous week 1. It was a very challenging and very rigorous week, and there are some common difficulties and struggles that I'm seeing regarding the test out platform, and so I just wanted to cover those real quick before we get into our material for week 2. So first off, if you're trying to work, or you're trying to get through a lab or something and you're continuing to get logged off, if your labs won't load, or you're having some other type of kind of funky abnormality, you're just not sure what's going on with that and you keep getting kicked out or it keeps locking up, you may have a browser issue. That seems to be the most common issue that we've experienced this week. I know for myself, back in the days when I think it was test out 1 and 2, and now I think they're already moving on to like test out 0.5. It's crazy, but anyway, so back when in those days I was using Firefox, and I never had an issue using Firefox. As a matter of fact, it was like the preferred method until there was an issue with Silverlight, and then that didn't work anymore. And so now, in order to get it to work at its maximum potential, particularly when you're going through those labs, I believe Internet Explorer is the browser that they want you to use. And so if you continue to have any issues with that, which is kind of like part 2, the second note, if you're having issues and you're continuing to have just little small problems or that you can't really explain or that look unusual or funky, or even if you're having trouble just navigating around and finding your materials, please make sure to make use of the SNHU help desk, right? Because, I mean, they can get you back on track pretty quick, and they can ensure that you're using the proper browser and the proper plugins. Third heads up, third thing, there are quizzes along with every test out exercise. These quizzes are graded, but there's also labs that are not graded in test out. Now, you can do these labs as many times as you like, but you can only complete the quiz once. So if you decide that the work is too rigorous and you don't want to do the exercises and you go and take the quiz and you bomb out the quiz and then you shoot me an email and you go, hey, the quiz, this weird thing happened. The quiz actually expected me to know everything from that lesson. It's going to be difficult requesting a reset for that particular reason. So it would be my recommendation that you certainly go through and at a minimum, just view the material and view some of the videos to make sure that you're familiar with the material before you go on to take the quiz, because you only have one time. So now, my third thing that I'm going to pass on, I'm sorry, now I'm on my fourth. Sorry, you're right. My fourth thing that I'm going to pass on. And really it only applies to a select few of you. One of the things that we talked about at the beginning of the course in week 1 was making sure you are registered in my class. Make sure you're registered in my class. And I have a few students that I've discovered that are not registered in my class. Therefore, I cannot confirm, I cannot deny, and I cannot even acknowledge your work because I can't see you or any of it, right? So just know that I'm working on this, and I should hopefully have you resolved by the time that grades get updated for test out, which will probably be at some point Tuesday. Monday, you should probably see your discussion post uploaded, and maybe your journals. But all your grades should be pretty much complete by Tuesday afternoon. So, in ending with your friendly interactions with test out, stay calm. We have a lot of flexibility, and we can work our way through it. Just stay in good communication with me, and stay patient, and we'll continue to work our way through test out. So now, for this week we continue working on Microsoft Office Word. Now, one of the most common themes that I had heard through the discussion board was how great this product was for quick editing. So whether it be like a resume or any other business documents, Word definitely can provide you something to start with and to build on. And really, I suppose that could be looked at as a huge advantage. The argument could be made that it's definitely better to start with nothing than to try to start with, it's better to start with something than to unfortunately have to start with nothing. Now, in my experience, I've seen templates pulled online used for all types of things, whether these be security policies, permission slips, business plans, sign-up sheets, even security plans have been kind of pulled offline as, oh, this looks good, and then you custom it and tailor it the way you'd like it. And what I find is that's a major advantage to anyone wanting to create a professional document quickly. Now, I'm not exactly a rap superstar, but I was singing in my head this morning. I was like, yeah, when in doubt, when in doubt, about test out, you go to learning module and help you figure it out. Maybe that's more like a Muhammad Ali thing. I don't know, but nevertheless, when you're in doubt, go to the learning module and check out all the documents. I'm sorry, all the requirements for that week can be found there in great detail. So this week we're back in Word. You have your test out assignments. There is a graded quiz, so make sure you get both of them done. You can't substitute one for the other. You definitely got to get that quiz done. And secondly, we have our first milestone with our project. So if you have any questions or you have any concerns, as always, feel free to hit me up. Email is the best way, quickest way that I can get back to you. I look forward to hearing from you all and interacting with you soon. Have an awesome week too.